welcome. This is going to be my first vlog ever. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Wish me luck. Tomorrow, I'm going to my first ever Comic-Con. Okay, I am so excited. It is going to be the greatest thing ever. I'm going with one of my friends who we've nicknamed Chip. We're going to be meeting them at the train station at like 8 in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm getting up at like 6 or 7 so I can do my hair. See, I want to do that. Try and use hairspray for the first time. Do my makeup and so we can actually drive to the train station and get the train on time. My dad's coming with me. He is a big geek. Checklist. Number 1. Go to the panel that has the guy who played Captain Jack in Doctor Who, Jack Harkness. Love that guy. I'm so excited for that. See a cosplay show thing of some kind. Buy merchandise of a show I like. You know, hopefully I'll have enough money because I am poor. I don't have a job. I need one. This is my job, even though I can't get monetized because YouTube hates me. What's the other thing? And maybe go on the cosplay parade. And then finally, I want to get something really yummy to eat because, you know. Alright, here's what we don't want to do. We do not want to break my cosplay. Lose any parts of my cosplay. That's actually pretty much it. That's the don'ts. This is the to-dos. I think it's gonna go well. I'll see you later. Okay, so our hairspray is in. My hair's just solid. It looks really nice, which is good. Keep doing my makeup. Now I'm talking to a camera because I sound insane. Downstairs, I've got a portable charger, a wallet, and my meds. This, right? It's slightly not my colour, but you know, it's better than nothing. So, eyeshadow. This is so funny. Okay, let's go. Okay, my hair looks a little bit interesting, but you know, it's fine. It's fine? I said it's fine. I'm in the car now. We're just picking up one of Dad's friends. He is coming with us. He is like also a very big geek. Are you ready for Comic-Con? Yes. So excited. We're on a train. Oh. I filmed basically this section of the video and I cannot find the video anywhere. I have searched and searched and searched all my different camera rolls. It's just nowhere. So, you know, here we are again. I'm gonna be honest, I do want to try and be as open about it as I can. I found that the whole experience of having that community around you of everyone who just loves dressing up, like it didn't feel like you were the only person who was wearing a costume. It didn't feel singled out because there was a range of costumes. There was anything from homemade that took hours and hours to store-bought costumes you bought last minute. You know, I got a photo with a group of 4 guys who all just had Teletubby costumes and they were I honestly do think that it's just such a wonderful community. I felt like I could just be myself and I wouldn't be, you know, judged or anything. I find that it feels like that sometimes online when you get hate comments or some meaner comments about, you know, what kind of content you're posting and corner of the internet. You know, this is obviously my little space of the internet. I don't expect this to get many views, but it's not like it needs it. I did get to go to one of the celebrity panels. I went to see John Barrowman, so that's Jack Harkness in Doctor Who. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, come real close. Closer. Close. Whoa, back up, man. It's a bit close. So, I didn't know John Barrowman was gay. Pretty sure there's like a husband, but I might be tripping, but I just think that's hilarious that I didn't know. This was during Pride Month as well.
It is Pride Month, bitches!
He was up there and he was so captivating. He came out in this awesome like sparkly coat, which was just really cool, honestly. And it was like the TARDIS but shiny. It was so much fun. He was telling stories, right? And it wasn't just Q&A, like, hey, what was your favourite show? And blah, 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 blah. It's almost like a stand-up comedy gig. He came out and he starts telling these stories, one about him on an aeroplane and stuff. Everyone was laughing because there was like these two big things of chairs and like a lane in the middle, and then they were entirely full and there was people crowded around the edge. There was just so many people listening to this guy. I remember I walked past the panel earlier when there was a different person who wasn't as famous, and you know, maybe the chairs were like half full each, so there was still a very decent audience, but this just felt so much bigger. I feel like I'm so lucky to see someone who in my mind is such a big famous kind of person who means a lot to me, because I love Doctor Who and Jack Harkness is such a fun character. But then it comes to the time for questions. I was thinking, I'm like, oh, what do I want to ask? They're like, okay, anyone who has questions, come line up. Oh, I'm too nervous. And Dad goes, yeah, go on. So I hand Dad my phone so he can film me asking the question if I get there, you know? So everyone forms a line, there's maybe 10 people in front of me, but every time someone asks a question, he would respond, not just like simple answer, he would respond with a full story and like a joke. Going through and someone says, oh, what was your favourite part about filming this show? And he goes, ooh, I don't like saying favourites. So I'm like, okay, I need to rethink my question to make sure I don't say the word favourite. So I planned out the most perfect question as I could. I said, okay, I know what to ask you. I'm going to ask, what was the best behind the scenes part of filming Doctor Who? Or something like around that. And I wanted to word it so I said the best rather than your favourite. So it's sort of like a synonym, but at the same time it's different, you know? People are going through, he's telling stories. Someone over the side's like, mate, you got like 5 more minutes. And he goes, I have time for one more question. And there was only one person in front of me. So I'm really, really disappointed. I don't get to ask this amazing celebrity from a show I love my question. I'm like, that's okay. I start sort of getting a bit distracted and I'm looking around like, okay, so do I walk back? And ask a question and I hear him go, oh, someone already asked this question, what do you mean? And so he goes, okay, next, that was a dumb question. I'm like, oh, I panic. He's gonna let me ask a question, you know? He'll get the microphone and I go, what was your favourite part about filming Doctor Who?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I ruined it. I botched this question. And he looks at me like, huh? He decided to do rapid fire through this. Rather than telling the story, he just gives like a joking dumb answer. So he goes, duh, shitting on my toilet. So I just walk off and I'm like, geez, that was so disappointing. Like, I wish I could have had a second chance at that. But Dad got the video, so I go up and I say to Dad, oh, did you get the video, Dad? And he goes, no. He didn't get the video because he was just as panicked as me, you know?
Hello, John. Good to see you.
Hi.
My name is Kristen.
Hi, Kristen, what's the question?
How did you film it?
But when we were very first sort of walking into the event centre, I saw someone walking out of Comic-Con with this big Doctor Who poster. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that poster. You know, I just have so much room for posters. You know, I've got a whole blank space on my roof up there, come on. I walked through the artist gallery and I could not find a single poster that is Doctor Who themed. The only Doctor Who thing I could find was a bloody Doctor Who TARDIS sticker. So I got this, which is really cool, but stickers are something that I get so scared about using. I only used this sticker once. I was really disappointed I couldn't find a Doctor Who poster. I feel like that's such a big fandom. I was kind of hoping that there'd be more for that. I also wanted to save up more money than I did because I didn't expect everything to be so expensive. There were these shirts that were Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, depending on how you say it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but seriously, I love the movies and the animation are just so beautiful. I have Spirited Away is one of the movies I have on my top. You know, there were these Studio Ghibli shirts that had Spirited Away on it, and I was like, I need this shirt. I only had $30 and the shirt cost $30, and I am I think the word's frugal? I get so scared and anxious whenever I make any kind of purchase. I kept coming back and forth. I went and got my photos taken, which you would have seen. The photographer was so nice. I was sort of like, oh, do you have any better poses? Because I was sort of just standing there and he goes, sorry, I just can't think of any, which is really nice and all, but I've never had professional cosplay photos taken. I really would have appreciated that sort of guidance on how to pose. But it's fine, it's not that deep. I finally go back and I'm like, okay, it's worth it. I'm gonna buy the shirt. And I go back, and guess what? They raised the prices on the shirts in the 10 minutes I've been going back and forth. I come back, instead of $30, it's now $50 for a bloody shirt. I'm like, oh, this is stupid, and I don't get it because I don't have that money, but I got so fed up. And there were lots of Doctor Who shirts as well, but like I said, I really wanted to post. I actually have a Doctor Who shirt that I got from an op shop. Might have seen me wearing some of my videos and stuff. Anyway, at Comic-Con, there was a Doctor Who stall, which was like the coolest thing ever. My dad and I both got some epic photos there, which I will put up. You saw this. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. I love it. The animation, mwah. The characters, mwah. The lore, you know, I just love it all. But there was a cosplayer who did an absolutely incredible Kane cosplay, and he was around my age, and you know, don't tell anyone this, but I thought he was quite pretty. Not the character, the person cosplaying them. Speaking of Helvetica Boss, or whatever it's called, you know what I mean? My friend Chip really loved that show, and she got a photo with one of the people from it, I think. Well, I got a photo with a Mario because I just, you know, I was Princess Peach. I wanted to get a photo of the Mario. I wish I could have got photos with more Marios, but I obviously didn't get around to that. There was a couple other Princess Peaches that looked a bit more like Peach than me. Or like, you know, the Spider-Man pose where they're all three of them are like this. I wish I could have gone a Princess Peach one where I'm like, speaking of that, there was so many Spider-Man cosplays. There was just everyone under the sun did a Spider-Man cosplay. It was awesome. There was so many people doing the pose. It was hilarious. I found that throughout the day I got quite tired from walking around. I had Doc Martens on, which is, you know, probably not the wisest choice. So they were really uncomfortable to walk around for like 4 hours in. It's just hard to keep walking around. Honestly, that's something that I found is you get kind of bored. It's like, yeah, okay, so I saw a panel and I look at all the stalls, but then what is there to do once you look at all the stalls? Like, that might just be me. You know, I'm not into every fandom that had stuff on, and I really would have loved to go on the cosplay parade, but that was right at the end of the day and we were all just a bit buggered. As much as there were sort of those harder parts, I just had such a great time. If you want to see more long form videos, let me know. I would really love to make more. I really want to build like an audience and have people who actually just watch my videos, but I know that's a lot easier said than done, and editing these takes so long. Yeah, follow me on YouTube and Instagram. It'll be so greatly appreciated to help me build an audience. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.